Hey everybody, what's going on? Jake Enders here with Blues Rock Guitar Lessons. After Midnight, one of the best known songs off of Clapton's first solo album, 1970. Great song, of course, Cale wrote it, but Clapton's version is very up-tempo. And I realize I've never seen anybody play it or teach it really the way that Clapton's playing on this recording. We kind of do a simplified version of it, but I really think this is the way he's playing the parts on it. So I wanted to do a quick video on this really cool rhythm part and the lead, of course, on the song as well. It's a short song, but it's really fun to play once you get it down. And without further ado, come check it out. Okay, After Midnight. So first things first, we are in the key of C on this Clapton version of it. Key of C, here's our C bar chord here. And here's our bar chord down here. All right, now we come in on a big crash on the 4 chord, which is F. You can play a full bar F, really let it ring out, or you can play the half shape like this. I'm getting the bass note with my thumb. Let that ring out, there's that pause, and then the band comes in and we come in with. All right, so what is that riff? So here's my C bar chord back here, my A shape. And I'm just getting those 3 notes of it right here with my first finger, so kind of on the front side. You see that? Getting the D, G, and B string. So that's like a 1-finger A chord, but right here. So we're still playing over C, and then this kind of puts me in that major pentatonic box for C. So if this is C, here's my major pentatonic box on the back side. Or, all right. So this riff is more of a major pentatonic riff. And so all I'm doing is, and then I'm getting these notes here on the 4th. And it's real staccato, a real funky rhythm that he's doing. That's really the sound of it. Then we are going more minor. It's like we're getting the 4 and the flat 3. So here would be the full bar chord. F, right? D sharp, F or E flat. But there I can really just get the, or I'm really emphasizing the 4th and 3rd and 2nd string. Or even just the 4th and 3rd string. So you can see those notes are right in my first position, minor. And it sounds good with the slide on your ring finger. And then I'm back here. Okay, so what does that sound like? It's like. Another cool thing he does, which I never see anybody play this like this, they always just play a, okay? But he alternates the timing of this. See, that second time he kind of started it on the backbeat. That's more on the downbeat, and then. You feel that? So he does kind of alternate that through this song. It's kind of subtle, but. Right? Okay, so that's it. Now that second way of playing it, I won't have time to get a second strum here. All right, that's what he's playing on the intro. Now when the vocal comes in, he more or less just stays here. Okay. And you can see I'm going between downstrokes and upstrokes on this. After midnight. Now we can go to the full bar chord. Okay, so that is just our E flat. That's that syncopated rhythm. Da 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 da. And then in between we go back to twice. Now go back to the beginning of after midnight. All right, and now we're gonna cause talk and suspicion. That's where we do that same riff again. Now come straight up to the full F chord, which is the 4, and hold here, hang here for a while. Da 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 da. Do it a second time. And now take it up to the G and do the same thing. Again. All right, so that's kind of the refrain. We're gonna cause talk and suspicion. F. And G. And back to the after midnight refrain. And then we come into the solo, the very recognizable part. So you can see, pretty simple, it's kind of these partial chords we're working on. Very common chord progression, 1, flat 3, 4. I mean, it's like smoke on the water. Very common chord progression in rock, but it's just how he's playing. It's all in that real funky, syncopated. Okay, so right at that point, we kind of cut it off, and then we can go into the lead. Now, once again, this is somewhere where I never see anyone playing it in the position I know that Clapton's playing it in. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. You could play it here in the first box of C, and it does sound great. All right. However, that's not where he's playing it. Clapton likes to use this third and fourth box a lot. Third and fourth box of the minor pentatonic. So that's where he is playing this riff. He's actually playing up in the third box, which is right here. That's where he's playing it. So he's getting on this second string right here, and we're gonna, that's where he plays kind of some of his classic licks. Right in that third box. So we're gonna come in on this third string right here at 15, and I'm gonna have you come in on your middle finger, okay? and slide into it and slide into a bend. Sounds kind of funky like. And then go to the root note. So, whoops, I missed it. You got to make sure you get all the way to 15. Again. Again. And then he walks it back into the first box, which is kind of cool. So you see he walks it back on that third string. First we go on the second string. And then the rest of it is here on the third string. Now we do it again. Put that vibrato on it if you can. Okay, so when we get back here the second time, we're set up in the first box and we're going to immediately go into this lick. 3 times, right? He's bending the third string into the root here on the E string. And then reach your, it could be your ring or middle, but reach your, ring or pinky. But let's just do it with our pinky. That will be easier for most of y'all. And go right into almost like kind of a Hendrixy lick. I hold this note down, which is the flat 7. Hold it down, then bend the third string and pick the second string again. And come back down. And go up to the root note. So after we go that's what we have so far. Let's try it from the beginning. Again. One more time. All right, and now we just bar these 2 strings down here, right there, first and second string, and use your ring or pinky, whichever feels better to. So I'm doing a pull off on the E string, and then picking the second string. It's quick. And I believe he does it 8 times, pretty quick. Finally, go here. This is while we're on the G chord. So pull off on the second string. And then go right to the third string and bend it and hold it. Actually pick it a few times. So see how he puts that vibrato. Pull off, bend. So that part before is pretty quick. Let's pick that 3 times. It's a little hard to hear how many times he's picking it in the song. But that is it, y'all. That's the solo. So once again, I'm going to slide into it. Yeah. Yeah. Say what? One more time. So we're right back out of this, right to, and that's on the main refrain. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang out. So we're coming out of, Remember, that is in between the refrain, and then do it again. After midnight. And he goes through all the changes. We're gonna cause talk and suspicion. On the exhibition. So on the F. We're gonna find out what it is all about. Back to the G. Woo! And then back to our refrain again. Do it once again. Now he starts throwing in a couple, there's 3 more really cool licks he does here at the end. So after he does, you know, the solo, refrain, another verse, and comes back to this refrain again, that's where we start throwing these licks in. So after he does the second one of these, after midnight. So you're going to need to drop right into this if you want to do both parts at the same time. And here's the lick. Funky lick, cool timing, cool phrasing. First string bend, up, down. First string. Second string pull off. Third string bend. Back to the second string. Back to this note, third string. So, and then watch this. Ba, 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 ba. Notice that little bend back here. Okay, so it's after midnight. Then we're going to go back after midnight. And that's where we do this second lick. Another really cool lick. It's almost like an Albert King sliding into the second box. See? So I'm from 11 to 13, second string. And then go up to the third string here. Either use your middle or switch back to your ring, but we're going to pull it back. He's back and forth here. Always with a slight bend there. Cool phrasing. Pretty quick at full speed. After midnight. That's our final lick here. Another really cool one. It's up in the third box, minor pentatonic. So I'm going to bend the second string, go to the first string at 13th, and back to this note without a bend. And then we kind of take it major, kind of like the B.B. King triangle. So we turn this third box into the major, and he's going to slide third string, middle finger. So third string, 12 to 14, and then 13 to 15. That's that last lick. Back to and by that point it's already faded out, so you can just end it there on a C. And that's how I would end it. That is the end of the solo, the lead, the rhythm, you guys. Like I said, I've never seen anybody play it this way, and this is really the way I'm hearing that Clapton is playing the parts. That's the way I'm teaching it, and I'm sticking to it. So just work on that funky syncopated rhythm, do it slower, and then gradually build up the... And don't forget to try alternating the timing, the phrasing on that. Okay, thank you guys and gals for checking out that video. Hope you enjoyed it. Have fun playing with it. Try to look up a backing track if you like, or just play along with the original track. Try to get it up to speed and get that really funky syncopated rhythm, and you're going to be having fun with it. Peace and love. I will see you in the next video lesson. Keep rocking.